Hi guys, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are good. So if this is your first time coming across this channel, do where to subscribe. Click on the notification bell to get notified whenever any video is being posted. So in today's video, we'll be cutting this skirt. As you can see, a straight cut fitted skirt, a long skirt at that. So we're going to learn how to cut it, the cutting, the sewing, the measurement and all that is needed for this skirt. That's what we'll be doing in today's class. So our material is already on fold. This is the first fold and this is the second fold. We'll be leaving a space here for the zipper. We are leaving a space here for the zip and for the back. Then it's unfold like this, as you can see. You start imputing your measurement from this end because you are cutting the front and the back piece together. You start imputing your measurement from this end. So first of all, the first thing we'll do is to get our full length. The full length of the skirt. The full length of the skirt I'm working with is 39. This is the full length of the skirt. 39. Then I'm making 41 for the turn up because my lining will stop at this full length part, and then the turn up, the folding in will be here. So this is my lining. Then I'm marking my hip line. My hip line is 8.5. This is my hip line, and then this is my waist part. So I'll start inserting my vertical measurement from here. Then here, our waist for skirt is 34 inches. This is how we'll get it. You place your tape like this. Your first fold 17, and then here, this is almost 9 inches. So we are inserting it 9 plus 2 inches sewing allowance here. Then our hip for the skirt is 44. Our hip for the skirt is 44. So we are doing it same way we did hip 44. 44. You did like this, you already know what it is, but let's do it for the sake of those that don't know how to calculate with their tape. So this is what we have. 11. You impute it. Then your sewing allowance 2 inches. You curve it like this to come and meet the end part. Here, you come in by 2.5 inches at this end. Then you mark the line to meet with this place. You mark your line to meet with your hip line. So it's as easy as that. So here is the back part. I'm going to give it a curve, bum curve. But this bum curve depends on how curvy that person is. It depends on if the person has hip, if the person has um should I call it backside? Yeah. If it's not that deep. In getting this bum curve, just place your tape like this. Under, you measure the person's under bum like this. You place the tape from here, measure it here. I don't know if you see what I did. So that's the under bum. So I'll be cutting it here. at this place, at this area, you fold it, you do it like this and notch it. That's where you fold your lining. You do your turn up for the lining. You also do the same at the other side of the back side, which is what I just did. Then you insert your that measurement. You notch it as well, 4.5. You notch it at this area. So this is it. Then use your chalk to mark the wrong side. This is the wrong side, so that you won't mistakenly sew the wrong side. So that is it. I'll be cutting a lining exactly like this. I'll just fold my lining in two and place this on top to cut it out. So this is it. I'm about cutting out the lining for it. So at this point where our fold turn up will start, you fold it in like this. So you'll be cutting your lining from here. So you'll be cutting your lining from this folded area. Cut it. Cut it, and also remember to mark your notch on the lining as well, so that you won't put the back part that's supposed to, this part that's supposed to be for the back, you won't take it and put at the hip side. So you put that as the essence of marking your lining, giving your lining a notch as it is here on the main material. So let me cut it out. So we'll go over to the joining part right now. We'll start sewing it from the down part of the skirt. You bring your lining down to the down part of your skirt. That is the full length part of your skirt. You sew on a straight line like this on the lining. After sewing on it, you notch it. When you're done notching, you top stitch on the lining, not on the material. You top stitch on the lining there. So this is what I'm doing. I'm top stitching on my lining, not on the material. After doing that, at this notched part where our folding in will start, you make sure you're folding in. You make sure you start sewing from that place. You fold it the way you can, the way you saw me doing, and sew it straight down to the full length of the skirt. So this excess lining here is normal. Once you see it, once it comes out like this, you cut it off and then turn your skirt to the front part and close up that side. Close it up. So this is how it looks like after sewing it. This is what the turn up means. In case you don't know, you don't understand what I was saying at first, this is what it just means to turn it up. And I also sewed that upper part as well. So the next thing I did was to insert my that measurement at the back. Why is 6 is because I started from the tip, that is including my zipper allowance and all of that. That's why it's 6. Then I measured 8 inches down there, and then I'm sewing it in a slant form, in a slant way. Then after doing that, this is it. After doing that, the next thing I will do right now is to start closing up my back space. So this back area, this back part area, the down part is where my slit will start. And look at how I placed my tape at the tip and then measure the desired measurement of my slit opening, which is about 20-21. That's all. You can go higher or you can go lesser, depends on how open the person wants their slit to be. So this is the curved area for the bum, where the bum will sit. So this is how I marked my chalk, and I'll be sewing it like that. As you can see, it is in a curvy pattern. It's being curved. Then this part is for my zip. My zip extension there was about 8 to 9 inches, so that it will be easy for the person to wear it like without stress. Then this is the front part of the skirt. This is the front part of the skirt. We are also going to insert our
that measurement here, 4.5, and then the depth, the length, I mean, this is the width, the side 4.5, then the length is also 4.5 inches. That's what we did there, and we're going to also sew it in a slant form. After that, this is what we have at the end of the day. I went ahead to insert my measurement divided into two. I marked my chalk on the both sides. What I'll do now is to sew on that marked area, the side I marked. I'm closing up the side seam, so that is what I'm just doing. Then this is my, what is it called? This is my my waistband. Yeah, I almost forgot that. That's my waistband. Is on fold and it's 5 inches on fold. So opening it's 5 inches and on fold is 2.5 inch. Yeah. If you should open it up, it's 5 inches, on fold is 2.5 inches. So after doing that, if you want, you can attach your gum stair to that waistband, but I don't want to make use of my gum stair. It's okay like that. Then you just sew it round the waist, the waist of the skirt. After sewing it round the skirt, that is for your waist. After doing that, just go ahead and insert your zip. That is it on how to make a skirt. Then for the full, if you want to see it on, the client is yet to fit it in, so I'll be posting how it came out in my YouTube shorts. So just go to my YouTube shorts and watch the video, watch it, and also like it. Okay, so please try to like, share, subscribe, comment, share my videos. Okay, thank you, bye, for thank you all for watching.